Hey everybody, what's up, what's new, and what's going on? We are back at the Ryerson Open men's doubles semifinals right now between Dayvon and Dino in the near side of the court and David and Choo in the far side of the court. Choo with the big jump smash at the front of the court, giving them the first point of this set, I suppose. Anyway, for those of you who missed the first set, I definitely urge you guys to go check out the first set because, you know, the first set was actually really close, and it really dictated the momentum that the two teams are going to be on coming up to the second set right now. Definitely stepping up their game on the far side of the court, David and Choo right there. For those that, anyway, the first set was won by David and Choo, 21-17, and it was extremely close up until the 12 or 13 point mark, until David and Choo were able to edge out a three-point advantage and keep that three-point advantage going into the end of the sets. And again, this is the semifinal match, and the others, I guess the second of the semifinal matches, is actually playing on the farther side of the gym in the next courts. And I think, well, yeah, it's Andika and Kevin versus people I don't know. For those of you who are interested in seeing both Andika and Kevin play, I did a commentary video on one of their earlier rounds. I think it was the round of 16. So you guys can definitely check that out in the earlier videos. But right now, we are in the midst of a very tight match between Dayvon and Dino and David and Choo. And right now, it's still very, very close, even though it's just the beginning of the game. Definitely stepped up their tempo quite a bit, the two teams right now. And the intensity between the two teams right now is just insane. Both of them just urging their selves on, urging their partner on to finish the point and really, hit the winners whenever they get the chance. Wow. Kind of a weird judgment right there by David. Last minute hit backhand, but able to save the point and win the rally. So at 4-3, there's still no difference between, only a 1 point difference between the two teams. And I don't know whether Dino and David can hold on to this kind of strategy right now, because as the second set started, it seems like both Choo and David Trinh have been attacking quite a lot harder and have been able to manage to get big attacks just like that in the last rally. Unfortunately, they weren't able to win that last rally, but definitely had the advantage going, during that rally, being able to attack all the time. And in men's doubles, if you're the one who's attacking, chances are you're gonna win the points. And right there, unable to defend against that, Dino, and unable to finish that net shot in the front of the court, giving a 2-point lead to David and Choo, who are who are the favorites going into this tournament, because they are the #1 seed going into this tournament. So Dayvon and Dino have got to be digging deep to find a way to not give up the attack so easily, because I think one of the biggest biggest advantages that both Dino and Dayvon have is that they both have huge smashes, especially Dayvon. He can jump like 3 or 4 feet in the air from the backcourt and smash it down at angles that most people can't defend against. And he's really got to utilize that to change the momentum of this game around. And as we saw in the first set, Dino also, when he's at the back of the court, has been able to hit a lot of big winners by smashing from the back of the court. And right now, they're kind of like, oh well, we can't really do too much right now, and kind of resulting in lifting a lot of shots and hitting a lot of shots that that aren't really their strong points. And at a score of 9-4, that really reflects how they're playing. still defending once again. But David making that critical mistake right there. Even though he missed that, he still got a big smile on his face because he knows he's leading 9-5 and in control of so many of these rallies in the second set. It looks like both David and Choo have been able to figure out their opponents and know how to win these points and control their rallies. And at 10-5, they're doubling the scores of Dino and Dayvon, who are, I mean, as I mentioned in the first set, who are supposed to be, I guess, the biggest obstacle that both David and Choo can face leading up to the finals, which they are largely expected to get into. So, okay, right now, Dino going back to his big jump smashes again, you know, forcing the error from David and Choo, and getting him 1 point closer to at least evening out this match. But they're still down by 4 with Dayvon serving. And another error by David. It seems like his consistency has been dropping just a little bit. Maybe his focus is not quite there anymore with that big lead. So he knows he's really got to start focusing again and stop making those mistakes if he wants to continue on with leading in this match. And we once again skip the mid-game interval, and at 11 or now 12-7, winning that easy point right there. Dino making a kind of a silly mistake, and yet again, how many times have we seen this before? David Trinh controlling the front of the net so aggressively and being able to win the point pretty much every single time he moves up. And it seems like both Dayvon and Dino not really having an answer right now. It seems that every other time they lift and give the attack to David and Choo, it's just a guaranteed loss of a point. And there definitely needs to be a change in momentum and a change in strategy between the two to really catch up. Mind you, this is easier said than done, considering the amount of skill level that you have on the far side of the court. Because Choo Sung-tai is one of the coaches at the Flying Dragon Badminton Club, which is a fairly advanced, very advanced level badminton training center. And from what I know, David is the coach of the Seneca varsity team at Seneca College. So, you know, David and Choo are pretty much the coaches, and whereas Dayvon and Dino are quite up to that level. Mind you, Dayvon has national experience and has a silver medal in the college level in the nationals. But still, I mean, with the experience that you have from David and Choo, and with the long time partnership that they have, you gotta understand that David and Choo have an advantage in being able to understand how their partner plays, and where they move, what their specialties are, and really play to that advantage. And Dino smashing way up high. I don't even know what that was, but being able to catch David off guard and winning that easy point right there. But at 18-9, it seems like there's really not much you can do right now. And now 19-9, kind of a trademark David Trinh move right now, just controlling the net so well. And it seems like David and Choo are going to breeze their way all the way into the finals in straight sets at 29. So the final score is 21-9 in the second set. The first set was 21-17, won by David Trinh and Choo Sung-tai. So we're going to go into the finals. See ya!